So, seems like a reoccurring thing, but the last one I recorded, it turned out really bad, so I'm just going to go over. So this is Satisfactory. We started in the northern forest, skipped intro, started somewhere over that way. So we kind of wandered around a little bit when exploring. Decided to place my hub down here. 4 pure iron nodes are around here, which pure iron nodes are the best kind of iron node. Forgot what the limestone is, we'll go check that out. There we got a pure copper over here. I kind of did this afterwards, but still, I'll go over it now. We got copper being mined up there, belted down to the splitter, which I had to unlock. Goes into here, which is the smelter. The smelter comes out here. I'm just going to split this off to make more wires, but still working on that. We got 15 copper ingots in, 30 wires out in this constructor, gets pumped into a bin. Same thing happens over here, except one more step. Get this, gets split up into 2 wire machines, then gets recombined out here into 1 cable machine, and this is making cable. Then this is our just concrete. We got 45 concrete going into 15 concrete, making concrete. Very important when you start building mega bases with foundations. Let's go see what's up here. Very sketchy over here. That's actually a world down there you can go exploring. Up here, yeah, this is a really good start location because we got 4 pure iron. Iron's really useful. Pure copper. And so these iron, this is coming into here. So iron ingots, rods, storage, plates, storage. But these 2 steps are the same. So you can select recipe here, and it gets production. I just have to place these down. I don't know if can't make one of those, so I'll just go make one. Biomass gets burned in here. So biomass gets burned here and here, creating our power. This is our power network. Right now creating 70 megawatts. We're good on biomass for now, which is good. This is where we unlock stuff. I unlock the logistics, which unlock that stuff. This is probably the next thing we'll unlock, which I can probably unlock. But right now, I gotta make these. These are screws. I might get these automated. Probably won't, because this I automate and then make into the reinforced iron plates for now. Later on, it gets made into other stuff. But for right now, this is all I can do with it. Now I'm making these, because these are used for constructors. And so this is going to be like the first major project of getting automated. But our first goal to work to is automated power, so coal power. That's the first automated power we can have. This is, to me, sounding better than the first clip anyways. So we'll go like that. No, I didn't place it. Oh, it's a merger. Yeah, place that wrong. So this goes into here. This I want making rods. And now we move this. Take this. 5. Those are presets I can set. And they're kind of helpful. Because, like, I can have them do whatever I want. Okay. Sorry about that. And we'll go like that. Hopefully this fits. It does. And now, put a power line there. Connect it back there. And now we got both our rods. So we got 15 iron, 15 making 30. So this is being completely used all into this bin, which is important. So I guess I might be able to unlock both of these. You know what? I'll get a thing over here where I just screws. And so I'll have 500 screws on there whenever I need them. And they'll just sit there, because I don't need that many screws. I just need screws. So let me set this And so now let's go grab um, let's grab this. Let's grab like these two, and that's all we need for this. So if we go back over here, we can go pop, pop, pop. Now we launch pod, and it gets launched into space. And Ada talks, which is fun when she talks. But she talks every time. It gets stored somewhere. I don't know where. And I have to wait for it to come back down. Then we can start this one, which I'm just going to grab those and probably grab some more supplies right here. We gotta wait 1 minute before Ada returns. I'm gonna probably just say Ada, but I might just switch off too. That makes it more fun. Do we have 300 screws yet? No, we barely have any. So let's go handcraft some screws. This is fun about the game. You can always handcraft stuff. There's no achievements yet. It's an early access game, experimental. Update 4 is coming out Tuesday. I'm excited for Update 4. It's adding endgame stuff, which I have touched a little bit of in like other playthroughs, but barely. We're going to do more of a spread out factory. Going to have one area with everything that's needed for us. Biomass is fun to get because you have to run around and get stuff. This actually might line up perfectly. Oh, that's always great to hear. So what that sound was is it told me, hey, your power network is off. And let's watch the landing first. And that's the problem. You're ever expanding and you need more power to power stuff. So it's usually good to make a big power network rather than a little power network. Little power networks aren't very good. We didn't run out, which is a good thing, because running out now... Actually, we did run out, but, like, it's not good to run out, necessarily. We're going to put another one of these here, because we constantly need more of those. And let's take 1, 2, 3, 4, top off all their burners, because they're a little low. Power should be back on. Eventually, I'll get bored of just, like, constantly having to build another biomass burner, and I'll just throw everything here. Like, I'll just make a lot of them. So many. Okay. We probably do have enough over here. So, this is what our screw is going to be. I could make a bin. I usually do make a bin, but I've decided not to make a bin. These things are fun. They're really jumpy. So, like, you can have fun with them. But we actually have stuff that we can... Another pod ready, and that should be, yeah, that's all of tier 1 done. And I like moving fast through starting stuff, because when you get to a certain point, and you have to really expand, you can read it down there. You get to a point where you have to expand so much and so quickly just to make one thing. Like, once you get to oil, which is mark 6 and 6, yeah, 5 and 6. It's somewhere around there, and you get oil. And oil, you used to have to build so many refineries. Like, it was not fun. You just had to constantly build refineries, and I would usually only build a small setup for that stuff and just try and move on with the small setup. Like my update before update 3, it's the pipe update. Changed everything. Currently, this is like update 3 something or other, but update 3. And so, this is how you collect biomass. I don't know. I'll see what we can make next, and then like you had to constantly get more stuff. I actually should make a storage for screw. No, because it's not used. Like update phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. And so we're going to get, this is tier 8. We're getting that in the next update. So the resource sync is fun. Logistics Mark II makes faster things. And right now our miners are making too much. Our belts can't handle it. And there's no way to fix that right now. This we could probably do next. Because then we get assemblers which we can make everything in there with assemblers. And that's kind of the whole point. Like, you used to have... No, you didn't. Maybe you did. I don't know. But, like, this, you use the screws, plates, reinforced plates. And since we have 4 iron nodes here, eventually, I'm going to tear this all down, take these 4 iron nodes, route them this way, like up and do a Sky Fortress or something like that. That'd be cool. Ooh, that's fun. I have Task Manager open, watching stuff. Let's do that. Part assembly. And so I'm probably in between episodes. I'm just going to loop stuff. I'm just gonna like maybe leave it AFK. And we'll just like, I might go exploring. Pods returned. 2, 3. It's like, in the start of the game, you're always running out of stuff. How much is this taking? 15, 15. Oh, 10. I was like, this shouldn't... We're good on rods, though. That's good to know. We're good on rods. We don't need any more rods. Oh. Okay. We need a lot more screws. And that isn't enough. That's the problem right now. Like, you need screws for this stuff, and then you never need them again. Which is kind of the point. Like, you make all this stuff, so you have the stuff, and then you never need it again. Because you made the process to make them. And it's kind of saying, like, hey, you should automate this. Because screws get used for a bunch of stuff that gets used for a bunch of other stuff. Like, screws get used for reinforced iron plates, but they also get used for later stuff. And reinforced iron plates get used with rods to make those modular frames. And then those get used for heavy modular frames. And you just constantly are building up. And so that's why if you have a big platform, which I'll probably start on in between, because you'll need a big platform for, like, everything. If you have a big platform, like, I'll have a starting factory. I'll probably have a factory that produces rotors. Then I'll have another factory. These factories will be really close, because they all use, like, iron. Rotors, modular frames, and reinforced iron plates. Which reinforced iron plates will be kind of, like, in there. Oh, okay, I'm over 500. But, reinforced iron plates, they're belt Mark IIs. So, another thing launched. Let Ada talk here. Ada talk.
Assembly of parts can now be automated. Project assembly parts can now be constructed and sent up via the space elevator. Note: project parts are too complex to produce by hand.
So what she just said there is, I'm not gonna be able to produce like used to be able to like just basic parts like this. I used to handcraft. You could handcraft everything, throw it in the space elevator, and go. You technically still can. I wouldn't. Like, I can make an assembler, have 2 bins feeding it, and then have 1 bin on the outside. Put the stuff you need, select the recipe, goes out. It's like, okay. Now everything feeds through. Or I can have it directly feed into the thing. But, like, I might, like, if something's too hard to handcraft, like, I'll make a biomass setup right here. Biomass setup. I'll just have, like, 2 constructors, because wood and leaves are 2 different things. And it's like, my belts can't even handle the output, so it's always fun. But like, I come in, dump stuff off. If I need a refill, biomass is right here, just fill them up. And that's what I like. But, coal power, mine coal, you can make it into compacted coal or whatever. That's an alternate recipe unlocked through the mail. And then it just feeds directly in. But you also need water now, which is fun. Water is always fun. So let me go just collect some biomass. Uh, trying to decide what to do next. Obstacle clearing. Yeah, obstacle clearing, which takes more screws. And see, now you see why, because like things are gonna take screws, or they're gonna take something that's made from like all this. Everything's made from iron, copper, limestone, bauxite, or oil. Everything's made from those. Well, there's some things made from uranium, but that's only for power, which power is important. Oh god. The power struggle is going to be real. It's always there. It's just, you think you're good for a while, and then all of a sudden, and it's like, okay. Especially like mid-game. If you lose power mid-game, you're screwed. Or like late-game, too. If you lose power late-game, like you're trying to get nuclear up and running, you're done for. You're donezo. No more power for you. I should have unlocked that. Time to make some more screws. Oh man, look at this other thing going. I really like this game. Like I was waiting for update 4 to be around the corner. Like now we know for sure coming out Tuesday. We'll see when the next one of this comes out. But like this is the whole game essentially. Crafting, making better stuff, exploring, which I didn't go over too much, but I'll do it here in a second. Once I got this made, which we're gonna be ready for it when it drops. I like that. Like this early game, if you kind of like saved up some resources, you can be ready for the next thing right away. I'll build space elevator probably next time, because space elevator is really important. Space elevator unlocks the next tiers, different phases of the space elevator. I wish the space elevator would like upgrade every time you did it, but it doesn't. We'll go exploring for 2 minutes here. But I think I might have got some, yeah, I got some stuff in here. Like this power slugs, you can get from exploring. This you get from exploring. This you get from killing monsters. This you get from biomass stuff. Which those will all be used for later stuff. Like I can color my base different than orange, which I usually do. Comment which colors you want it. Like any color you can think of with the red, green, blue scale. Like out of like 256 or whatever. I can do that. These are important. Water. These are enemies. They don't attack your base like they do in Factorial. That's also a fun game. I can get some advanced parts here. Eventually I'll get Xenobashers, which make it even easier. Oh, okay, where are you at? I just got 31 reinforced iron plates from that. You can die. It's not that big of a difference. If you die or not, it's not too bad. I mean, I'm so close to my base. Like, when you die on the other side of the map, and you were exploring with, like, your buggy, it's really annoying. But, like, on this side of the map, you're fine. Like, close to your base, you're fine. You'll live. But, like, other side of the base, you don't have a fun day when you die on the other side. Like, this needs one modular frame. Luckily, I don't have any of those. But, like, these get you hard drives. Hard drives unlock alternate recipes and sometimes, like, extra crafting stuff. Like, compacted fuel and turbo fuel, which we'll definitely get. This is an iron node, which is fine. 13 more seconds till it drops. Oh, I thought I was being attacked there. But, like, this is such a cool map. Pink forest up there, end game. That's where you get all the bauxite you ever need. But some people want more because they're building like 3,000 turbo motors, which is like one of the most advanced things. Well, not 3,000, but like trying to build like 20 turbo motors a minute or something like that. I don't think that's possible.